Right then, on today's Liverpool News Daily, we're going to run the rule over some cracking stories. Arne Slot makes Mohamed Salah transfer claim after Liverpool's Champions League exit. Then, Hugo Ekitike speaks out after his injury when they were defeated by PSG. What's the sequence of the events? Stay tuned to find out. Welcome. We've got some thrilling Liverpool news lined up for you, so stay tuned until the end to catch all the latest updates. And don't forget to leave 300 likes to keep us motivated in bringing you the latest Liverpool updates. Liverpool exerted tremendous pressure on Paris Saint-Germain during the Champions League quarter-final second leg at Anfield, where the holders arrived holding a slender 2-goal advantage, yet faced an electric atmosphere that tested their resolve to the limit. Under Arne Slot's astute guidance, the Reds produced a spirited and tactically sharp display, controlling large spells in the opposition half and creating wave after wave of attacks that left the French visitors reeling, especially after the break. Yet their lack of a clinical edge, coupled with a heartbreaking VAR intervention that overturned a penalty, ultimately denied them the breakthrough their dominance merited in this pulsating encounter. As the contest opened up in the latter stages, Ousmane Dembélé capitalized twice to steer PSG through and eliminate Liverpool for successive seasons, bringing a dramatic end to what had been a magnificent tie between two outstanding sides. Still, the Merseysiders can take immense pride in their performance, showing remarkable resilience and adaptability against the reigning European champions in one of the most intimidating venues in world football. PSG now advanced to face either Real Madrid or Bayern Munich in the semi-finals, leaving Anfield to reflect on a campaign that came agonizingly close to glory once more. What are your thoughts on whether Liverpool were simply unlucky not to progress further in this thrilling quarter-final? As the echoes of Liverpool's resilient Premier League campaign continued to inspire hope across Merseyside, the second leg of the Champions League quarter-final against Paris Saint-Germain descended into an evening of profound sorrow for the Anfield faithful. The Reds, guided with quiet authority by Arne Slot, had approached the tie with the same unyielding spirit that has defined their season. Yet the French side delivered a clinical masterclass, claiming a 2-0 victory beneath the famous lights. In the end, the aggregate score of 4-0 brought a heartbreaking close to Europe's grand stage, leaving every supporter with a heavy heart yet an even fiercer pride in their players. Throughout those tense 90 minutes, the entire squad poured every last drop of energy into the cause, chasing shadows and creating half-chances against a formidable opponent. The Anfield crowd, known the world over for its unbreakable loyalty, stood as one even when the scoreboard refused to smile. Disappointment hung thick in the air once the referee's whistle signaled the final act, yet the players never once let their heads drop. It was a night that reminded everyone connected with the club just how cruel football can be when the margins refuse to fall in your favor. The drama deepened in the cruelest fashion when young striker Hugo Ekitike suddenly slipped while sprinting onto a promising through ball in the 27th minute. There was no foul, no challenge, only the sickening sight of the Frenchman clutching the back of his right ankle before collapsing in visible agony. Medical staff acted with swift compassion, bringing the stretcher onto the sacred turf as the stadium fell into a respectful hush. Both sets of players paused to offer gentle words and warm embraces, a rare moment of unity amid the fierce rivalry. Manager Arne Slot watched from the technical area with clear concern etched across his face, later admitting the injury looked particularly severe from his vantage point. Ekitike's emotional reaction as he was carried away touched every soul inside Anfield and millions watching from afar. The Frenchman's distress was plain for all to see, yet his quiet dignity in the moment spoke volumes about his character. Liverpool's medical department immediately began its meticulous assessment, determined to give the player every possible chance of a full return. In the dressing room afterwards, Ekitike reflected on the evening with a voice still raw from pain, describing it as a truly agonizing night for himself and the whole Liverpool collective after their heroic efforts. He vowed to fight with every fiber of his being to recover swiftly and rejoin the cause that means so much to him. Club experts now fear an Achilles injury will keep the gifted forward sidelined for 7 to 9 months, a devastating blow that could see him miss the remainder of the domestic season and even the forthcoming World Cup. Still, the young Frenchman's resolve has already become a symbol of the never-say-die attitude that runs through this Liverpool side. Though the European dream has ended for another year, the Reds are already refocusing their energies on the domestic prizes still within reach, drawing strength from the lessons of this difficult night. The medical team is working around the clock to craft the finest rehabilitation program possible, ensuring Hugo returns stronger than ever. Supporters worldwide have flooded social media with messages of love and encouragement, proving once more that the Anfield family stands tallest in adversity. What are your thoughts on how this resilient Liverpool squad can turn tonight's heartbreak into the fuel for even greater glory ahead? Share your thoughts in the comments below. As we continue our coverage of Liverpool's resilient campaign and the evolving squad story at Anfield following those hard-fought recent results, manager Arne Slot has spoken frankly about the careful path the club must tread this summer. He admitted that replacing the talismanic Mohamed Salah will demand a classic sell-to-buy approach, describing the next transfer window as a big challenge where more key first-team players may need to make way before fresh signings arrive. Slot recalled how the Reds have already moved on 8 to 10 squad members to fund 4, 5 or 6 talented arrivals, and now face the added blow of losing Salah, Andy Robertson, and Trent Alexander-Arnold on free transfers. Still, he stressed that this very model has served the club brilliantly time and again, delivering gifted players who have already shown their quality on the pitch and leaving supporters excited about what lies ahead. Whilst pundit Wayne Rooney suggested that talk of transition feels misplaced after Liverpool's Premier League triumph and the substantial investment poured into the squad, the Anfield perspective remains one of quiet confidence in a proven financial framework that balances ambition with sustainability. Injuries may have tested the side, yet the careful recruitment of exciting talents has kept the Reds firmly in contention and shown the model working in practice. Slot expressed genuine optimism that these young stars will flourish once fully fit in their second Premier League season. With a few smart additions expected after the inevitable departures, the future at Liverpool genuinely looks bright and full of promise. What are your thoughts on whether this sell-to-buy strategy can keep the silverware coming to Anfield? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you're a true Liverpool fan, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's meet again soon to discuss the greatest club, Liverpool.
See you next time.
See you soon.